Hi ladies. Okay, so I did my meal prep, but I did it a little bit different than I normally do this week. We had some vegetables, and so what I did is I actually like pre-cooked a bunch of stuff. But first thing I did is I was gonna make it live. I'm hot. We've got some family coming tonight, so I didn't do it live. But I'll explain to you what I did. So I had this bag of rainbow kale that I bought at Walmart. This was the only kale they had when I went. I do like the fact that it does have the purple because we've learned about purple and how good the purple is for us, or blues and the reds. So I made up my mango ginger smoothie mix. I don't know, I had to look at the bag. All right, so how I determined how many baggies I made is how much ginger I had. And so I had gone to a store, I'm gonna put that there, and bought just a little thing of ginger. And in each baggie, I put, you know, about something about that size, just like a little knob, a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons. Well, it has to be probably 2 teaspoons. There's no way that was a teaspoon. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags. Did I count these? I don't know. At least 10 bags. So in each bag, I have 3/4 a cup of mango, about a third cup of a third of a banana, about 2 teaspoons-ish of ginger, a scoop of baobab, and a dunk of stevia, and a pinch of salt. And so then these are going to go in the freezer, and then I'm going to use my crazy add-in smoothie mix, but I probably won't add quite the half a cup. I'll probably do about a third of a cup for 2 smoothies, so I'll need to do 2 bags if I'm going to make this the same ones. And then I'm going to add kefir or yogurt, whatever I've got. If you don't even have those, just use almond milk. You don't have to have kefir. And then some protein powder. And so these are going to go in the freezer. And my goal is every week to make up a batch of smoothies. And I've got like 6 recipes I'm going to play with. So out of the 10 bags, this is how much kale I have left. I don't know what to do with this kale. I'm not sure. I don't want to waste it, but I also don't just eat this stuff either. I might attempt some kale chips, but I haven't really found any I like. Anyway, so I have this much left, and I still have plenty of mango left. I probably could make 3 out of this and probably 6 out of the mango bag. And it's just frozen mango. I did not peel it and do all the work myself. No. All right. So I made my ranch style beans yesterday. I soaked them. What is today? Sunday. So I soaked them Friday. We came back from pickleball, and I just cooked them on high, and then we had some last night. This is full of the ranch style beans, and so what I did is I went ahead and I prepped these 2 bags to go in the freezer. So I'm going to have 2, at least for our family, 2 sides for ranch style beans in the freezer. And this, I've got some plans for Tuesday. I didn't prep the meat yet. I probably should have, but I started a group today, and so I've just been busy. So I have this left, and I'm going to do, I found a recipe, right? My husband sent me a recipe, and it has kind of off-plan stuff, so I'm going to tweak it and make it either a crossover or something like that. It's probably going to be a crossover because I do want to make sure it has cheese in it. So I've got at least a couple of recipes I plan on using with the ranch style beans. And this recipe really is super easy, and it's budget friendly. And if you're watching pennies like we are right now with hubby's truck down again, Dollar General pinto beans are $1 a pound. Nowhere in my area are they $1 a pound. So I was expecting to pay more because typically Dollar General is higher because you're paying for the convenience. Anyway, I pulled out for one of my lunches, one of my lentil soups from the freezer. Like I said before, I'll make up a batch of soup, and then I freeze serving sizes. So I pulled one out for me for this week. I'm probably going to put it in a bowl, so if it does leak or has a hole in it, all my soup doesn't just go in the fridge. Okay, I have 2 sweet potatoes I baked, and I'm running low on baggies, so I'm probably just going to wrap these guys in the foil I baked them on. I've got 2, and these turned out so perfect. So I'm hot because I've been using my oven. So what I did is I had a big thing of chicken legs. I did not buy this ice cream, so don't look at me and say, you ate, no, well, I probably did eat a bite, but we'll have family get-togethers and people come over. They bring whatever. Like tonight, I've got a daughter bringing cookies and another daughter bringing key lime pie. But my chicken legs are in here. So I baked the chicken legs, and so while that was where the oven was on that, I baked other things as well to utilize my oven being on for so long. So I've got 2 Blue Bunny size containers. I have no idea how many's in here, of chicken legs, and they turned out perfect. I probably would pick a recipe, but it's so simple. Use whatever seasonings and my typical seasonings. I baked them covered at 425 for 45 minutes, uncovered, flipped them over, baked them probably about 20 more minutes, took them out, pulled the foil off, put fresh foil back down so they weren't sitting in their juices to try to kind of crisp them up a little bit. And I already ate one. I'm not gonna lie, I ate one. They smelled so good. All right, so I've got my smoothies, my ranch style beans, my sweet potatoes, my lentil soup. We've got salad. I'm running low on paper towels and, well, I have none. It looks empty. And we're out of baggies. And until I go back to the store, I'm just going to keep my salad in this. But if you remember, my salad will last me like 3 weeks when I do my paper towel and baggie trick. At least it works for me. And so then I cooked also, I've got chicken legs, and then I've got 4 pork chops in here that I cooked in my skillet. I took a little taste too, it's pretty good. I cooked up asparagus. It's just so simple. It's just asparagus, a little olive oil, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, garlic. And you roast it, and it ended up being a little limper. That's not a word. I don't know what the right word is. Than I wanted as it cooled, but when I took it straight out of the oven, it was pretty crisp tender, if that's the right word. I had fresh green beans. Just cooked them in the skillet with water until they were soft, and then I added a little bit of butter, a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper. Perfect. And then while I was still using my oven, because the chicken legs took forever, I took some broccoli, salt, pepper, garlic, nutritional yeast, baked it for about 20 minutes at 425. Perfect. Oh, I didn't get my cake, and then I have my caramel chocolate poke cake. So I still have some of that in the fridge as well. So this is what I have for my week. I've got plenty of salad. We're having some pork chops and chicken tonight when my family comes over, and whatever we have left over, I'll just put with my stash. And so we'll see how this works. I've never really meal prepped like this, but I didn't want the vegetables. Is that? Y'all, I really can't speak, to go bad. And so I went ahead and I thought, let's just cook everything. And then my husband does not like asparagus, and so sometimes I buy it and don't cook it. I hate that I do that. So now, every night that I want asparagus, or my sons want asparagus, we have asparagus. And I feel like this probably isn't ideal for every week, but I think is going to work out for good this week, since I don't know what my schedule is going to be like with him home for at least a little bit. And I'm making sure I'm using what I've got. If you go and you pay full price for everything, to me, it's not a good deal. So get things that are on sale and use what you've got. And it did take me a little while to make it, just because of the chicken legs. So while the chicken legs baked, I was just busy making everything else, and it worked out perfect. I even did a couple live videos in my groups while I was meal prepping, so it ended up working out perfectly. Anyway, you've got things to do. I'm rambling. Hope you're having a great Sunday. And I look at this as blessing my future self and helping me stay on plan and eat budget friendly. Anyway, thanks for watching.